My name is Adi Shah and welcome to the Curry Advisor. Believe it or not, there is nothing called as curry in India. The name curry was given to us by the colonizers. But guess what? We colonized them because now their national dish is chicken tikka masala, which was invented in India. So today we're going to be cooking some really nice Japanese curry because curry has been widespread all around the world and Japanese people have adopted a specific recipe to make that curry. So we're going to be cooking today and learning and eating because I'm super hungry. So let's get started. To start the curry, we will need the following ingredients. I'm going to be separating out the ingredients into the sauce ingredients that you will need to make the puree or the sauce, and then I'm going to be separating out the rest of the ingredients. So for the rest of the ingredients, we will need firm tofu. I prefer firm because firm is really nice when you cook it up. I have the tasty curry mix. Again, in your country there might be some other curry mix available from Japan. This is straight from Japan, and I prefer the hot version of it. I have 2 tablespoons of garlic. I have 2 tablespoons of garam masala. I have 1.5 tablespoons of soy sauce for the umami taste. I have some veggie broth. I have some ginger garlic paste, which I will use approximately 2 tablespoons when the sauce is already made and in the pan. I have 2 dried chilies that will go inside the blender with the rest of the veggies. I'll also put applesauce inside. I have a little container of applesauce that I got from Walmart that you will need to use. This is the secret ingredient, guys, in the curry. Okay. For the sauce itself, when you blend it, you will need 1 whole onion. You'll need 1 whole bell pepper. What I did was I did some colored and half green bell pepper, roughly chopped. This is all roughly chopped. I have 2 green chilies, and I have 1 green onion or spring onion, as we say in India. Right? Then I have 7 to 8 shiitake mushrooms for toppings. I have 1 whole carrot for toppings. And I have taken 7 to 8 potatoes, baby potatoes with the skin on for extra flavor for toppings. So let's start making the curry. So first we're going to make the sauce. So let's start making the sauce. In the blender, I have Oster Versa. If you have Vitamix, it's really awesome. This is like Vitamix. It does pulp really, really well. If you have a normal blender, after you blend all these things, you will need to strain it out. Okay? So let's start blending. So you will need to put the garam masala inside, the 2 tablespoons of garam masala. You will need 2 tablespoons of garlic, which I showed you in the ingredients, inside. You'll need the 2 dried red chilies inside. And you will need all the veg inside. So you'll need 1 whole onion, roughly chopped, inside, 2 green chilies inside, 1 green onions inside, right, and then 1 whole bell pepper inside, right. For the liquid, I have approximately 2.5 cups of veggie broth. I'm going to pour it inside. Right? And let's blend everything up for the curry sauce. Right, for the tofu, what I did was I removed it from the pack and I put it in a paper napkin or paper towel, and it's drying right now. Once it's dried, I'm going to cut the tofu into cubes. This curry will approximately be for 4 to 5 people. That's how much we will cook. So I'm not going to put the entire tofu because you have other ingredients going inside as well. What I'm going to do is only going to use the half of the tofu. The other half I'm going to freeze it so it doesn't get spoiled. So the tofu is dried now. if I open it, you'll see the kitchen towel or paper napkin is filled with water. So you just remove it on the side. It's literally filled with water, look. So you remove it on the side and you cut the tofu. So to cut the tofu, you will need to slice it half from the top. Okay? And then you'll take the half tofu and you'll put it on the side and you'll use the bottom half. So you cut it half in the middle. Alright, tofu is ready to go. Let's start making the curry. Let's turn on the pan. On high. Let's get 2 tablespoons of olive oil inside. Swirl the pan. Let it heat up a little bit. By the way, that's the sauce that we just blended. The oil is warm enough. We'll go ahead and put all the sauce inside. Make sure it doesn't splatter on you. Be safe. Stir a little bit so all the oil and the sauce gets blended really well. Just make sure if you have a little bit of sauce remaining inside the blender, you mix some water and you put it inside. Curry is bubbling. We will now go ahead and we will put our curry roux inside, the curry mix. So these are the packets that you will get inside your tasty curry mix, alright? This is the hot flavor. So what you do is there are sub blocks. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. So you will just crack the blocks like this, and then you'll remove it and you'll just dump it in. I already had the 2 remaining from my last recipe that I made, so I'm just using the 2, and plus this 1 whole pack. Okay. I used 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 5 blocks. All right, total. So I did not do everything. I did not use the whole block. I used 5 small blocks. Okay. Make sure you are mixing the curry, because now that the blocks are inside, it's going to start melting. And the curry is going to be more and more thick. At one point, you just have to let it boil. And once you start letting it boil, it'll start getting thicker and thicker. And so in the middle of the boiling process, you have to make sure that you are mixing the curry. Otherwise, all the roux is going to stick at the bottom. I'm going to lower the heat a little bit. There you go. So I'm going to let this cook for approximately 4 minutes on medium high. Let's see, the curry looks in a very good shape. We'll go ahead and add the applesauce. Okay. And at this point, we'll go ahead and start adding our toppings, right? So we'll have the potatoes, the mushrooms, and the carrots. We'll go ahead and mix it up. We'll do a little taste test to see if we need any salt or pepper. I think we might need a little bit of salt. We'll let it cook for another 8 to 10 minutes on medium heat. While it's cooking, there's another secret ingredient that we need to add. In Japanese culture, they use a lot of ketchup. Okay? And yeah, it sounds a little crazy, but ketchup is the secret ingredient. So for ketchup, you will need at least 2 to 4 tablespoons, all right? And just mix it in. I have put everything inside that we need to put, all the toppings, ginger garlic paste, ketchup, soy sauce, applesauce, and we'll just let it cook for, as I said, 8 to 10 minutes until the potatoes are cooked. Carrots and shiitake mushrooms cook really fast. Potatoes take a little bit of time, so we'll cook it for, as I said, 8 to 10 minutes on medium heat. We'll come back. Alright, we are at the 4-minute mark. We're gonna now add the tofu inside. Okay, and we'll make sure we'll give it a good stir. And let it cook for another, as I said, approximately 6 minutes on medium heat. And the curry is ready to go in my tummy. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications.